What is up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. It is Marissa Ray here, back with another video for y'all. Today I have another braided ponytail. Yeah, I have another one, but this one is different. Number one, I used a different texture hair, okay? Number two, it's lower. And number three, I did a whole new technique. So, ooh, that ride, ooh, that ride, ooh, that ride. Okay, so your girl is back with another video, and this is what I'm bringing to y'all today. Before we do anything, let me know down in the comments what y'all think so far. I like swinging her. I hope you guys are ready to see a very nice tutorial. And if you are, then just keep watching. I am using the FreeTress crochet braiding hair. Well, not really braiding, but this is the crochet hair. This packet is the water wave from FreeTress. However, the hair that I have separately over here, this is the bohemian hair, but I did not have the where I went to, they didn't have any more of the bohemian, so I got this. But thankfully my mama had this at home, so I'm using this, the bohemian. And basically, oh, this is the color 30, by the way. And basically I'm gonna make the hair, this hair, which is what it comes out looking like from the package, I'm gonna make it look like this so it can be fuller in the little ponytail in the braid. So yeah, let's get started. I do want to let you guys know that try not to brush through this hair so much so that it gets like tangly and stuff. Try to just brush it through just a little bit, just to give your braid a little bit more thickness as compared to your regular hair. I'm gonna I tried to stagger them a little bit. Y'all can see, scoot back a little. Put it all together like this. And I did kind of stagger it a little bit so that it could, you know, so when I get down to the braid at the end, it won't be so like perfect and flat, you know what I'm saying? And it'll make it like a little bit extended. So this is exactly what we got. So I did realize that the first little pack was not going to be enough for what I wanted. So I went ahead and used the other pack of 30 color hair that they had, and went ahead and fluffed that one out too. And I know it looks a little bit darker, but it'll blend just fine. In order to blend it, I'm just gonna mix the two colors all in together so that once I start to braid it in my actual ponytail, it'll look much better. So here I am just spraying my little ponytail to get my hair a little bit flatter so that as I'm braiding it with the other hair, once I add it, it'll be much easier to go through and finger through while I'm braiding. Now I am just about to add that ponytail onto my hair. Hopefully it don't get stuck no more. I did kind of lower my actual ponytail to make it more comfortable for me. So here I'm just spraying my hair with water, and I know it looks like I'm being a little bit rough, but I really was just smoothing out my hair just a tad to make it easier to braid. So now I'm pinning my hair up because this hair is really curly in the back of my head, and it's really thick and really hard to detangle kind of. As you see, I'm kind of struggling a little bit. So what I did was I went ahead and separated it into 3 different sections just to ensure that when I start braiding, it'll be easier for me. You know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and separated the hair into those 3 sections, making myself tired. And you see now, y'all, the color is kind of blended. You know what I'm saying? Like how I said earlier, it was 2 different colors, but together, mixed together, it's almost like a perfect match to my real hair color. So that's literally what I'm doing this whole time, fingering through this hair, making sure it's separated well enough so that when I start braiding, I won't have any trouble. Well, little to no trouble. Well, let's not say no trouble, let's just say as least trouble as possible, okay? So once all the separating is done with the fake hair, you know, just do the same thing with your real hair. Match each little small part to the big part. And yeah, just start braiding. Do your regular little braid like you normally would. You may have to use a little bit more strength because of that thick hair, but it'll still come through how you need it to. Please excuse me, y'all, with the faces and everything else that I'm doing because, sis, that was not easy, okay? That braid in the back of my head with all that hair, it is not easy. And y'all gonna see in the end that it's not like the most perfect braid, and I'm sure that's because you can still see the curly texture through the braid, but it still turned out kind of cute in my opinion. Kind of like an extended little braid. It almost looked like my real hair, honestly. So it's still cute if you want to just do something simple and not too much trouble nor too much maintenance, you know what I'm saying? But I will say any ponytail style I recommend not keeping up for more than maybe like 2 or 3 days, just because if you do it too tight, you may have tension on your hair, and that's not good to have on your hair at all. You don't want that much tension on your hair. So I tried to take my time with this and not be rough, but I did take this out. Maybe in about 2 days I took it out just because I didn't want it pulling on my hair anymore. Another thing, y'all, that I did not do but I recommend someone else doing, use a little bit of that mousse or foam if you have some at home, like some Motions mousse or what's it called, Lotta Body. They have a good mousse as well. You can use that during your braiding process and it'll make this hair much smoother. I did use some mousse that I have at the end to like smooth my hair down with the braid, with the braided hair. But if you were to use that mousse during the process of braiding, I'm sure it'll make your ponytail come out much better than mine did. Once your braid is done, you want to go through and use some hairpins, not necessarily the bobby pins, the hairpins, which are the open ones for some of you who may not know that. You want to go in and use those for any places in the little braid that seems to be off, like the little curly pieces that hang out, your hair that may possibly hang out, anything that hangs out and deforms the braid. You want to put that in so that she is formed. And then I'm going to take these scissors to kind of trim up those nappy looking ends and make sure the curly pieces are still there. That's why I mentioned to y'all earlier that when you're brushing through the hair to begin with, try not to brush too rough with the ends so that the ends remain curly and for the end of your braid to look a little curly and much more tamed in the end. Now with all that mess that we had going on, all this pulling and braiding and all this and that, you want to go back in and fix your little ponytail, okay? Because she's going to be looking rough after, like she done went through something. So fix that, lay her down. I'm using some Eco Styler gel. My go-to, I always use Eco Styler gel to slick my hair. Kind of the only thing that works for me. Honestly, I haven't really tried anything else as far as gel like this. So that's what I use to slick her down. Take away some of those little flyaways, and I'm trying to slick my ponytail, slick my hair down, because apparently I didn't slick it good enough when I was putting it up. So I need to fix that. So I'm using some bobby pins this time to push my hair down. Again, I am just making sure my hair is looking extra flat. I am fixing my ponytail by adding another ponytail holder, which kind of helped to grasp, you know, that loose hair that was out. And now I'm just gonna go through the same process, fix my hair up again, put some more bobby pins if need be, all of that jazz, you know, making her look much better than what she's looking like now. Of course, with any slick style, especially on this curly hair, honey, you have to tie your scarf down. Make sure them edges is laid, honey, okay? Make sure everything is laid, so use your scarf to help with that. Now, this is where I was talking about using that foam because, or mousse, however you want to say it. It did help with slicking the hair just a little bit, so I do recommend that everybody should use it if you want to do something, especially with this curly style. The final thing that I'm going to do to just make this a little bit cuter is add some accessories. So I'm adding those little gold pins, or I'm not really sure what you call them, but you know, a lot of people use them for braids. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little difficult to get these in there, just a tad, but most of them were like easier than others, so that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna add several of those in. I had like a pack of them you can get from your local beauty supply. If somebody asks me if this is my real hair, honey, guess what I'm saying? I'm gonna say yes it is, boo, cause look. She looks good, huh? It turned out completely different from what I wanted, so I'm gonna call this an extended ponytail. Okay? We're gonna call this an extended realistic looking ponytail, honey. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed. I hope you guys try yourself how to get a little extended ponytail. I think it turned out really good, although I will say that the curl pattern makes it hard for it to show that it's actually a braid, like so. But I do think even though the braid, it don't look like a braid, it look like chunks of cute curly hair, thick hair, I think it still looks adorable. It looks really cute. It looks super realistic, like the hair color and all. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the look. Let me know if there's anything I could have done better, because honestly I think there's a lot I could have done better, but you guys let me know. I really appreciate the feedback that y'all give. If I have not said it already, then go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell button below so you get notifications of when I upload. Give me a big old thumbs up. I already told y'all to comment. Y'all already know to do that. So, but with all of this being said, go ahead and follow me on Instagram also at marissa.w. I will put it on the screen. So this is her, this is she, and she is this. Okay? Catch me in my next video. Boo. Bye.